Thanks very much for coming in at short notice, everyone. It is with considerable pleasure that I'm able to confirm that Steve has been offered and accepted an extension of his contract to coach the All Blacks through till the end of the 2017 season. As you can see from the press release, I think his credentials speak for themselves, but for us, and I think for everybody associated with our game, all of our partners, commercial partners, our fans and supporters and the players and everybody in this building, to have some continuity going through into what will be a very challenging year in 2016 and having, by anybody's measure, the best coach in world rugby staying with us for that challenge and right through to the Lions tour is a big day for us. So very good news, very excited and happy to be able to announce it formally today. So I'll pass over to Steve to say a few words.
Firstly, I'm very honoured and privileged to be given the opportunity and the faith that New Zealand Rugby have shown in me. Obviously, it's the best job in the world, coaching the All Blacks, and to do it you have to have the desire and the energy, but you also have to have the support of the team and most importantly the support of your family. So once I went through the process of understanding where my family was, particularly my wife, was she supportive, and she was. Spoke to team members and they thought it was a good idea. It was just a matter of asking myself if I still had that desire to do the job really, and I do, so it became a no-brainer because there's no really better job in going around. When I first started in 2004, it was a privilege to be given the opportunity, and it's still a privilege to this day, and it'll always be a privilege to know you've played a part in it. It's hugely important for me. I believe that your job as the leader of this group is to make sure that you keep improving it and enhance the history that's been, and we'll continue to strive to do that. The jersey is very important, and we've always said that you've got to do what's right for the team first and foremost, and the individual second. So they were just questions like that. Do you think it's right for the team that I stay on? And we talked a lot about 216. We think that's going to be really important because continuity will be a major there when we're obviously we're going to lose some players after the World Cup, and to lose, we'll start with a new coaching group, might not be a great thing. It's not something, I guess, until you're finished that you reflect upon, and it's not that you take it for granted by any stretch of the imaginations, but it's not something you set out to do. It's something that's happened. It's great, but I think it's probably a reflection of not only the work I've been doing, but the rest of the group's been doing, and the success we've had.
We are very keen to have some continuity. We acknowledge that 2016 will be a new set of challenges we haven't faced for a long period of time because we've had such a loyal group of coaches, management and players. And here we sit with, and arguably, in most people's view, I think if not all people in world rugby, is the best coach in the world. And he's available and has the energy and the support to do it. So it just makes sense, frankly. And at a 38-2-2 record, not too much can change that in the next 12 months.
You're passionate about rugby and you're passionate about New Zealand rugby because you're a New Zealander, and the All Blacks have become something very important to me. And whilst you strongly believe you can do something to help them, then I think if you've given that opportunity, you should take it. And I'm just thankful that I've got the support of the people that I have to be able to do that. To be honest, it wasn't a biggie. Obviously, it's a massive opportunity. They only come like players. They only come here every 12 years to play that competition. But I've been through a Lions series. What was most important for me was family and was it right for the team. And once those two things fell in place, then it was a matter of being honest with myself. Do I really want to do this job, and do you have the energy and the desire and the hunger to keep improving and being I guess in the public eye and there's a lot of expectation that comes with it, and do you want to keep doing that? And I do. I love it. I really love walking out onto the stadium, and there's those big occasions that get you excited. So once we established the other things were a go, then, as I said, it was a no-brainer really.